Okay. It's really messed up. Wait, what? What did Tony message me? It shows that I have messages from Tony, but like, Tony who? Oh, a friend from school comes down to the bar. But I know where the messages are now. Like, no problem. Okay, guys. So to start off, we are going to go ahead and take a lovely roast that we marinated on yesterday's show and turn it into steaks. To do that, we're going to go ahead and start out with create what we're going to stuff it with. And you heard that right. We are stuffing this. We're going to stuff it with some mozzarella. Probably put like 3 slices from the end in here. Separate them up. Josh, you want some mozzarella?
Absolutely.
Mmm.
Sweet nectar.
Oh, God.
Damn.
And since that one's an end piece a little smaller, I'll throw a 4th one in there. Why not? We're going to take a whole stick of butter. I hope my butter container's around here. I might have threw it out. Shoot, that I believe it's not butter container. I don't know if I threw it out or not. I wasn't thinking. That or someone else might have threw it out. I'm not sure. I'm usually good about saving it, but I think I accidentally threw it out for once. But it's okay because we can put it in the container, the Tupperware. So, with those 2 in there, we're going to go ahead and turn this on. Keep it at a nice, like, medium-high heat. It's going to melt real quick. That's fine. We're going about this real quick. I'm going to take the rest of our Parmesan here. If I can get this to open. Ooh, there's a good little chunk left. Boom. Probably about like half a cup or something. I'm not actually sure. That's the glory of it, though. With cooking, you don't need exact measurements. Throw in a nice hefty spoonful of garlic. And you know what? For good measure, another hefty spoonful. Okay. Leave that there for now. Got a cutting board down here. Move our roast back. What you doing, bud?
Stupid.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, you know what? We bought the stuff to wrap around it. You know what we didn't get?
What?
Honestly, like, we're low on garlic even. We can deal with that. We didn't get, like, stone ground mustard or anything. But we're probably fine because we marinated it.
Do we have
I used it for the roast. That's honey mustard and it's Monsanto.
I have my hopes up.
Sorry, bud.
Hey! Sorry, it's still gonna be amazing.
This is the Applewood smoked. So we have 2 types of bacon, black pepper bacon and apple smoked bacon. applewood smoke. We're going to use the applewood smoke for inside the butter that will be stuffed into the roast. We don't need a ton. I'm going to grab like 3 hefty pieces right here. Slap them down. Wrap this back up. Man, I love bacon.
Bacon is the food for the gods.
Bacon goes with like everything. How do you eat bacon?
You don't. You enjoy it.
No salt. A little pepper. Okay. Line all this up. Okay. Go ahead. Separate a little bit here. I'm just going to throw that right into the butter. Cook it right in like that. Wash our hands. Mix this up here. Can you do me a favor and Google like what temperature to cook, let's say, a tenderloin in the oven for?
Yeah.
That's kind of how we're treating this, so good job. Can't have nice things. Okay, I'm gonna turn the heat up a bit more. Bacon's in there now. You can kind of see the cheese like stringing, sticking to everything, which is nice. The bacon cooled it down to where the cheese is starting to solidify again, but when it heats back up here, bacon will cook to a nice chewy bacon real quick. We'll pull it off. We're gonna put it in a container, and we're gonna go ahead and put it in the freezer. That way it goes ahead and gets solid again. We're probably going to go ahead and do this a little differently than what I just described, because I think I could actually put it into, let it cool down a little bit and then put it into saran wrap or parchment paper, twist it, and have it into a nice log to be able to just slide right into it. What do you think, Josh?
I'm sorry, I was focused.
I'm going to let it cool down once it's done, once the bacon's cooked. And then I'm going to, once it's cooled down enough to where I can like pour it into like some parchment paper or something to mold it, then I can twist it and have it into a nice log.
That'd be nice, yeah. It's a good idea.
Honestly, I almost want to do like a second stick of butter, but I don't know.
Daddy, can you give me some water?
Yes, I can, sweetheart.
Okay. Time for the mess. Man, there's so much of that marinade done, absorbed by the meat. At this point, like I can go ahead and rub my finger across it, and you don't even get the meat color anymore. It's just completely changed.
Nice.
Still nice and tender. Now, this is going to be where it's kind of hard to do. So I think I'm going to go ahead and stay on this end. I'm going to lift it up. Just going to slide the blade in. And slowly push towards the back. Ooh, that is deep, but the blade is right there. So pull her out.
All right, if you heat the oven to about 350, it should take about 20 to 25 minutes per pound.
You want to set that temperature for me? My hands are a little messy now. Wow, definitely need to get some kind of press next time. Jeez. Well, it's not working the way I wanted it to, but we'll get her done.
Just make sure you don't cut yourself.
Try my best.
Urgent care is just down the street, but still.
Oh gosh, Josh. I don't feel right about this.
What?
I don't feel right about this. Okay, honestly, I got enough of a pocket that I can pour everything into, so I think that's just how we're gonna do it. See if I can't pull out another chunk here. Nah.
That's what she said.
So I guess instead of having nice little round logs, we don't have that press to do it. We're just gonna have to deal with this because I don't feel like completely destroying this. Yeah, because one of the cuts went down like that. That's why. Okay. So if I keep the roast at this angle and go ahead and put it in like that, make sure we avoid that cut that went more towards the bottom. Oof. Smells good though with
Smells delicious.
just the butter up here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat off. Bacon's changed that nice like pink chewy bacon color. Mixing it up, making sure the cheese is spread out well, not just all in one lump. Okay. We're just gonna go ahead and give that a few minutes here off of heat. Nice, beautiful color to it. That butter and the cheese mixing together. Man, like, this just doesn't, the natural light really kills. I wonder if you can light switch on, see if that helps. Honestly, I don't even think it really made a difference. The natural light just really seems to kill the clarity of my camera, like the definition, which is weird, I think, but oh well, I guess. Okay, so oh, that's wax.
You hear, huh?
What?
I smell something cheesy.
You're cheesy. Okay. Okay, saran wrap's ready. That's cooling down. Oven's on. You set it to 180?
No,
What did you set it to?
350. It's still preheating.
Oh, I've never noticed the lower temperature on it before. Before it's always just at the temperature that I've had it set to. Maybe it switches after a minute or something, but
There. Floors are a lot better.
thank you. Okay.
And also, we don't have a microwave to keep up the chair.
Huh?
We don't have a microwave to
Where do you
keep
put
up
it?
the chair. It's plastic.
Oh, nice. We have to go through and like get rid of everything up there so we can put we're putting the Tupperware over there. Okay, so now I need to figure out a way to like look this up so when I pour the butter into it here.
Shower plate.
First and most importantly, service.
I can. Hey.
I want to point out I am not saying this is a good idea. This might be a horrible idea. I'm still gonna try it. I'm a dumb person. If this doesn't work, don't do it at home.
I got my feet on this there.
Did you see those dancers fly? One night, yeah, in my ship. No one else.
Hey Josh, I might need a hand.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely need a hand. Need to get the rest of that in there while holding this still. Got it? Or you want to pour?
No, I'm good. Just don't burn me.
I haven't felt this since my dad let me 2 whole eyes.
Excuse me, the baby wants me to play with him for a second.
That TJ came with my visits.
Yeah, he's your friend.
Woo!
Okay.
That would increase your market share.
So this is good.
Don't worry, Matt. You'll make it through.
There.
I want to sit in the middle.
No, because this was it. It's not meant to have any weekend. Thank you.
Guess what?
Mom.
I'm super cool big kid style.
Okay, Josh, can you come back? Like, I told you I needed a hand. Like,
I liked you too. Well, 2 fingers.
can you like roll the top? Maybe we should let this cool down more.
Probably.
Okay. Now I just need like a bowl or something to set it in. That Tupperware piece over there actually will work. Fair warning, guys, it's a terrible idea. Definitely let it cool more. Okay, that actually
Hold on.
is sitting in a good enough log that works. And I'll pull it here. And then to keep the top where it was, lid on it. We're just gonna put this right in the freezer. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this over here. Can you grab the stuff?
What do you need?
I need that stuff moved. I'm gonna grab parchment paper. Put it down. Oh, I swallowed a piece of pepper.
And what did you learn?
Pepper is delicious.
Yes.
Was I supposed to learn anything else?
Not to swallow. Be a quitter.
Horrible sick.
I know. It's perfectly fine with me.
Good to know you're perfectly fine if I'm a quitter. So peace.
In that sense.
I don't know what we're gonna do with you.
Nothing. Let me be.
Probably. If we're being honest. Other options take work. Man, this bacon is a lot thicker than the apple. Holy cow.
So it was a good choice.
I mean, it says double smoked, double thick. So like, wow. Uh-oh, Josh.
Stop.
You might want to look at this. We might have made a mistake.
This is cooking. There are no mistakes.
Maybe we should have got more bacon. We can try to.
Spread them out a little.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks so delicious though. That should be good.
Yeah, it'll work.
That'll do.
Okay, wash our hands. And use the rest of our garlic here. I wanted to do the same thing as the pork roast and throw all kinds of different stuff in here, but forgot to grab some of the stuff like what is it called? Stone ground mustard. So I'm gonna put garlic into here. We're gonna let the marinade be a big flavor. Now who? I'm getting so many calls today. Hello? I'm cooking right now. What's up? What's that? Yes. Yes, I do work tonight. Okay, you want me to pick you up on the way or something? Okay. Okay. I have a roast that I marinated overnight. I'm stuffing with a butter mix, wrapping in bacon, and I'm gonna cut it up like steaks. Yeah, and then potatoes as a side. No, what are you up to tonight? Anything besides waiting to hear? Okay, well. 1 second, sir. Do you want to
Look, yeah.
Okay. You want to come over and have dinner, bud?
Anthony, I missed you. Come over.
Josh says he misses you and to come over. So, you said sure? Well, yeah. Okay, Josh, can you go get him while I cook?
Yeah.
Okay, Josh will be over there in a bit. Okay. I don't care. That's fine. But I go now, like I'm streaming, so. Okay, see you, bud. Okay, sweet. You got him. I'll keep cooking.
Yeah.
So before we stuff it, I do want to get the butter in there. So we're gonna go set and see where the butter's at. It's a little bit better. That's gonna be a little bit.
If I need you here, you need. You sit there and you watch the show. But back there in a little bit.
Okay, so we got a few minutes while that finishes up. So we're just gonna go ahead and leave it there.
I'll be
We're
gone.
gonna grab our pan over here, put it back on. I'm gonna make a little snack because I want to.
If anything, he's probably going to do maybe some hugs.
If cheeseburgers are started on the flood,
No, that was Brittany. This is Anthony. Anthony's boy. You like Anthony?
Okay.
he's a boy.
See you, bud. We're just gonna take a strip of bacon, the applewood, throw it on in.
I thought you were telling me to take a strip of bacon. I was like, hell yeah!
Josh just like, I would love a strip of bacon. Get on in.
Never had one be good.
I know. Bye.
Bye-bye, have a good time. We're gonna take an egg. Kapow. I don't have any rice made, otherwise there'd be rice with this. Be real quick breakfast. I'm not going to pop the yolk. And I have the egg kind of tucked in to the bacon here. Yep, tucked into the bacon.
You know I love bacon so much.
Everyone loves bacon.
I love it.
Let's see, where is my salt? Quick little thing of salt. Little pepper. I just realized I made this. I don't have rice or bread. I messed up. Oopsie. But it's okay. My roommate has bread. I will just take a piece from him. Now that that's got a nice even cook started, we're going to go ahead and turn the heat down. Go ahead. Get this ready here. See if we can't. Well, I'm gonna have to grab an actual spatula for this. Just get it right up under there. Give it a quick little flip. Throw the bread in the toaster for a second here. On top. A little salt and pepper again. Turn this back on high. Instantly start sizzling, turn it off. Pull the bread out. It's not really toasted, but it's warm. Let's see if we can't do this here. There we go. A little egg left behind. Now you got a strip of bacon on a piece of toast. Nice runny egg that you can pop open. And that's what I'm gonna do while we wait for this butter. Honestly, should have folded this one up. It's a little warm still. Go ahead and set this down. Once I get this finished up and in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and turn the stream off just because it's going to be about an hour. I don't want to sit here for an hour like last time. Honestly, that's going to take a bit. We're just going to go ahead and cut the stream here, come back later. All we're doing is stuffing that in there, wrapping in the bacon, shoving her in, and then we'll pull out the roast when it's done, and you guys will be here for that part. So I'll see you in a bit.